I was mute. Hey, John, how are you?
Hi, David. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I'm good, David.
Oh, yeah. That is great. Okay, I was trying to see if I can, you know, cheat my boss and do the stuff that I want to tell, but they want my cheating. And they just gave me a schedule that I have to follow and, have to teach. So there we go. Today's topic is basically, okay, give me just 1 second. Let me. Ah, so today's topic is about how we can boost our sales instantly with powerful call to action buttons. Where should they be put up? What should be the size, the color? How we can make anyone essentially, it's the same topic. Did you like a month and a half back, we discussed this on the Christmas funnel. It's the same topic. We are going to talk about the same things, almost the same things again. Basically, CTAs, how we can use it to grab more customers. Okay.
Yeah, I remember. Yes.
Yeah, we are going to talk about that same thing again. So sorry about that.
No problem.
I'm gonna bore you with the same conversation. Uh, and the next week's topic is how we can book more calls. Now, that one is important because we never discussed in depth about the calendar functionality within the sale process. So, the next week topic is book more calls without the back and forth. That means we
Mhm.
will be going in detail how we can create the calendar, uh, how we can customize them, how we can use different times, how we can customize the links, how we can customize our availability, and very important thing, how we can create a workflow automation to send out automatic reminders and follow-ups after that. Remember, we discussed that how we can use the that link. What is that called? What is that called? Look at my memory. I just forgot the technical word. Custom link. Trigger link? How we can create the trigger link, and we discuss how we can know who attended our Zoom meeting or not, and then we can do that. We would be creating that kind of automation with the calendar customization. So next week's topic is really good. This week's topic is kind of because we have discussed this in a lot of detail. So I believe we will wait for 2 more minutes and then we'll go back to the Christmas funnel. I'm going to talk about that same Christmas funnel again.
Done.
Okay.
Awesome. David. I'll also log in from my laptop. I'm on a different device now. I'll log in from my laptop.
Okay. No worries. No worries. If you want to join from that too, you can join the same call. Like one person can join from two devices. I don't mind.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'll then log out from this also.
Okay.
This
Okay.
time on phone right now. That's
I see. Okay.
it.
No worries. So, how's your business going? Are you getting good responses?
Uh, yes, I did a campaign now. Like my mailing list is very small. I have around 300 people in the mailing list, and I've
Okay.
been doing only mail campaigns right now. I only got like one conversion of one campaign that I did recently. Um, I should be doing more ads, but that I've not done.
Yeah, try to. My suggestion to you is try to build up some way so people could start visiting your website. And
Uh,
then uh, there is this suggestion that you should do is uh, try to learn a little bit about the Facebook or Google Pixel, Facebook Pixel or Google tracking, and get their information. Like you deploy it that way that tracks their information, and then you can create the contacts automatically, even without them clicking anything. What happens is it can go into the person's computer, and grab the
Mm-hmm.
information from the cookies folder, and then you can create the contact, and then you can start nurturing them. So whoever visited your site,
Mm-hmm.
you should have that information, and then you can like according to which page or which area they visited, do
Mm-hmm.
that. Because the Facebook and Google Pixel, Facebook Pixel and Google tracking, that gives you a very interesting option that, let's say, they haven't filled out any form, but they clicked on a button.
Mm-hmm.
They track that. And when they track that, they have that information. So we can get that information and we can connect that information with the sale process account. It will create their contact. It will tell you which page they visited, which button they clicked. And according to that, just create the automation to put some tags on them. And then on the
Mm-hmm.
basis of the tags, whenever you decide, whenever you have the budget for the marketing, according to the
Mm-hmm.
tags you have, run the campaign accordingly. That would be a really precise campaign and you will get more conversions.
Mm-hmm. I know that we can track and retarget them with Facebook pixels, but we can also get their details inside sales processes.
Yeah, we can get that information back in here.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're running like any ads,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and on that ads in the Facebook, if you have any forms, you can also map those forms with the sale process. And what happens is when they go to your ad on the Facebook and they fill out that form to get more
Mm-hmm.
information, now we can create an automation that is coming through your Facebook ad, and it will automatically be sent by the automation in the sale process. So essentially, if you go to, okay, let me share my screen. That is an interesting thing. Let me show you. So within the setting integrations, this is where you can like, if your Facebook account that is connected has some ads and there are some forms, those forms will be listed in here. Just map them, and whenever somebody submits that form on the Facebook ad that you have created, the sale process will automatically create their contact in here, and you can create an automation that can nurture them to give them the right information or something like that. So the only change is, rather than in the automations, uh, the only change would be, let's say, this is our, so the trigger would be, rather than this form submitted, it would be Facebook form submitted, Facebook lead form submitted. So you will tell it on which Facebook page it is, and then you will tell it which form they are submitting, and then this would be your trigger, and then you can create the automation for that. So that will also grab you more information. Use the pixel, track their clicks, bring that data in here, and then put the tags, and then you have the information. Now don't do it right away. Maybe you want to do it after a month, or maybe 2 months or something like that, or whenever your business says you have the budget or you are going to run the campaign. Now that you have all the contacts with their relevant tags, now you can target the very specific campaign, like in the marketing campaign, when you're uh, sending them you're creating the campaign. For example, this is the campaign that you want to send them. In here, when you're, okay, come on, load. When you're sending them, use that tag on the basis of tag. Choose the contact on the basis of tags. And now you have the specific tag, specific campaign email, only one email to them, not the workflow like a bunch of email, only one email. And out of that, how many people actually responds? Now you have very target oriented. Or you can create the automation using that tag. Okay, if the customer has this tag, start this campaign, and if they reply, okay, take them to uh, the sale funnel or something like that. And if they don't reply, send the next mail, according to that. You do remember we discussed this in the automation. Like, this is an interesting thing. Like, I'll show you that one too. Like, for example, wait for 2 minutes after this. Yeah, let's edit this one. And we would tell it that contact reply. And then we can tell it, okay, they received this thank you SMS. And if they reply, then that will take them right away to the next step. If they don't reply, it will keep on waiting for this much. So that way you can like sort them out. You get this? Or you can use the if else condition. If they reply, take them to this branch. If they don't reply, take them to the other branch, so on and so forth. Now you have the automation that will give you much better results. Okay, so oh my goodness, we are way above the time. I should start the topic. You know, it's every time I meet with you, I really love talking to you, and you know, you're like my one friend that I really enjoy my conversations. Okay. Okay, so today's topic is how we can uh, use the call to action and how we can convert more people. So I'm going to use the same strategy that we discussed uh, previously. This is one of the funnel. Again, it's an old one. Merry Christmas, big picture, and a button in front of it. Now, okay, let me post this. Okay, what should be the size of the button? How much should it have uh, animation to it? Where it should be? The very first tip that I always give is when anybody opens your website, right this area, this is the most attention grabbing area. What that means is whenever somebody opens your website, if he finds something interesting in here, then he might scroll down or he might click. If he doesn't find the interesting information in here, he won't scroll down. So, whatever magic we have to do, we have to do it in this area that is visible on the very first hit. If it is not interesting, I won't even bother going down to see if there is anything there. I will just move to the something else. Humans are very easily distracted from their topics and everything. So, first thing is on this area, what should be our point? So, everything in here, the picture needs to be optimized. It needs to be very attractive. If you have a navigation bar on the top, the button could be part of that navigation menu so that it is right on the top. Okay, click here to maybe call or send an SMS or inquiry or get something for free. Right on the top of the page, that will grab a person's attention. And what I would suggest, let's edit this. Let's put a little bit tiny, don't overdo it, tiny animation to the button. Those tiny animation to the button, like this is our button, so let's put very tiny, uh, like, you know, maybe the glow or maybe the rocking, like this. That little movement of the button is kind of attention grabbing, and I would definitely, unconsciously, would at least look at the button. Now, the wording on the button and the functionality of the button, they play the second crucial part. The animation plays one part. The second crucial part is what is happening with this button. Right now, this button is only telling them to join the private Facebook group. Is that saying what are they going to get that from that group? No, it's not talking about that. So this real estate that we see right now, it should have some information about what are they going to get. Is it free? Is it paid? And what action can this button do? If we click on it and if we go in here and we tell it, there we go, it can be a call function or SMS function, email address, or one sell, one click upsell or downsell, or it may be taking them to the next page of the funnel or your website. It might be scrolling down to a particular element, and it might be redirecting them to somewhere on the website where you are actually selling something. The call to action button can be making them open a pop-up or a form that they have to fill. In this particular instance, it will open this pop-up with where they need to just give us the phone number, email, full name, and then they click next. Oh, this is like survey. No, it needs to be a form. And did I create? Okay, let me read this and let me form. Yeah, let me select that. This is the form that I want them to fill, first name, phone number, and email, and submit. And this form, the color scheme of the form button is same as the button color in here. The color of the button and the font style with the color of the font style plays also very important role. If it doesn't look good, this part is more like girlish part because ladies they get the color sense much better than we guys do. But let's assume that we get some of the sense in here. So create the color needs to be attractive. It doesn't need to be too bold. It doesn't need to be too dull. Needs to create excitement, but not too much excitement. That means you cannot put very sharp colors which can be like teasing to your eyes. Soft color, but don't go to the dull color. The mid range of the colors is what we recommend using in here. So a little bit of animation, the action that you have selected, the wording that you have put up in here, that is compelling them to click. Okay. Now, how we can create the urgency in anyone to click after all these things? Well, like put up a line, um, join our private Facebook group, only 3 slots left, for example. You might have seen this. There are unlimited slots, but what's wrong in saying it's only 3 slots left? So just click it. Same thing. Another thing is what should be the size of the button? What should be the visual design for it? And where is it placed? It should be within the first eye real estate in here. Now, if he likes this, and even though he didn't click it, let's go in the actual. He liked it, he liked our wording, but he was not interested. Then this thing is telling them that it should scroll down. What I recommend is creating this as a button as well. It will create a convenience for them. When they click, when they should click, it should move them to like this, this area where you are giving them advantages. Right beside the advantages, this button should be in there. Now, this is the bad design. Sorry about that. I designed it. So let me move this. Oh, okay. I'm going to take that away. And which is, where is the, no, I don't want this. I want to, maybe 10 is enough. 10 is enough. Okay. Oh, save. And let's open this preview. And they clicked here and it scrolled down here and the button should be visible right beside the feature or the advantages you are talking about. Essentially, from this area, they got their attention. Okay, I think this is interesting. Let's read more about it. They came up in here. Now you are listing the advantages there. Do not do overboard. Keep one or two important advantages to yourself so you could, if they book a meeting with you, you could tell them those advantages and they would purchase that. But if you don't do that, then just list 2 or 3 main advantages, talk a little bit about them. Don't go in too much detail. And then the button should be right beside that. So they read it, they are very interested, they can click on the button. Even then, if you have longer funnel, same thing goes. Below that, you should put the customer reviews. Those who liked your product, put up 3 4 reviews there, or maybe use the selector content. Okay, where is the slider? Yeah, image slider. Use this to put up a few of your customer reviews in there, so they can like uh, put 4 or 5, not more than that. 5 is the maximum. Don't put, and put the actual one. They should be clickable. Those images need to be clickable to your Google My Business page so they can read about it and they get that. Now, right after the comments of your customer, there should be another button below that or beside it. Every time you are highlighting some of your product advantages, or you're telling that people have experience and gain something from it, there needs to be a button that you want it to do something for you. Maybe book a meeting with you. Maybe take them to purchase the product that you're selling. Maybe just grabbing their information and then you will run a marketing campaign, which we were discussing earlier. But like that, every time, every unique point that is there whenever you are talking about the main punchline, then there are the advantages, the button is there, then the image slider, the button should be right beside that slider, and it will create that. Okay, another strategy, not so much moral, but when we talk about the marketing part, I don't think we think about the morality too lot unless we are lying about it. So, uh, what is that? Is create some sort of urgency in your potential customer by giving a punch um, purchase it before all the slots are filled, or only 3 slots left, and something like that. And uh, when you click on it, when your customer click on it, it's taking them to a different page, and now you have like one multiple products. They have bought first product, and your upsell product is where they didn't purchase it. Now your action button should be there to, like, okay, fine, you have purchased the product, go ahead, no worries. Now you will start an automation campaign, and that campaign will include a bundle product where their already bought product would be for free because they have already bought from you. But there would be 2 other products which they can purchase as a bundle of 3. One product is absolutely free because it's already being bought from them, and the other 2 you're going to give them on a bundle discount price. That will also create an urgency, an advantage. Person is more likely to purchase a product if they feel they are getting the discount. That is the mentality that we always see in women. Put a sale, big sticker on the shop, big sale is happening, and what happens? Even though the person did doesn't need that product, he will at least go in the shop and check out that product, and he might even purchase that because he thinks he's getting a good deal out of it. Now look at this, the urgency that your information created in here to click it. Like, let's say, rather than saying join the private Facebook group, I would say join the private Facebook group that is free today only, or that is free for like next 5 days. It will create a sense of urgency and people will start to click on it. And you can also use another element in the design that is called the timer, like the minute timer, for example. And at the end of its action would be to show and hide an element. And show and hide element is another button which is only going to be visible after like maybe after a minute or maybe after like 30 seconds. And that button will give them a hidden discount. Now you hook them up. They read all the information. We took them like 10, maybe 15 seconds or 20 seconds. They stayed here. They are interested, but they are not fully interested to purchase the product. Put the timer that is hidden, and they stayed there. Now there is a hidden button that will visible after a particular time, and that will tell them, okay, you get 10% discount on reading all the information or something like that. That will create a sense of urgency and a happiness in the customer. And this is a natural human psyche. When a person is happy, does more shopping. That is why we always say never ever take decision when you are too happy or too sad. Don't take the decision. So we need to create that sense of happiness and urgency in him to make him click on the button to make him do that. And that is where the CTA placement will come very, very handy and important. After this timer, where should that button be? There is a description that will appear. Okay, here is a additional 10% discount for you only, and click on this button. They are right below that. This is hidden, and that hidden button will only appear if they have read this much. And let's assume that this reading this information for a normal human being takes like maybe 30 seconds. So we will put the 30-second timer in here. That way, you would know, okay, he read that. He stayed on my side on this section for 30 seconds. So he read it. Now he should be rewarded. Essentially, you are getting a customer, even though you are giving him 10% discount, but you're getting a customer. Once you have that, then you can, now that you have customer information and he has bought from you, now it's all about customer retention, which we can do anytime. Okay, just give me 1 second. There we go. Okay. So uh writing what features we should mention, that is also very important. What should be the coloring, the color of the button and the color of the text, the color of the button, and then the color of the background color of the button and the color of the text. But I would recommend not using this one, rather using maybe the black or gray to highlight it more. The contrast of the color creates a soothing effect. Okay, let me delete this timer. Soothing effect in a person, and little bit of animation to it, like maybe bounce a little bit, not too much, or glow, or this rocking, you know, and or you can like any type of animation from here, little bit, not too much, and that will create grab my attention after reading up. There is a little animation, and I would definitely be tempted to click on it. So CTA or call to action button plays very, very important role in getting more conversion from your sale funnel. Besides the design and the wording, the CTA plays the most important role in here, because that is the action that you want your customer to take. So if you have any question, please unmute yourself and ask your question. I see Jaya is also with us. Welcome, Jaya. Do you have any question about the topic that we discussed today? Hmm, seems like away from the system or something like that.
I have one question, David.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
This button, no, I've seen this button just floating wherever they scroll.
Yeah, we can make that floating thing. So it is somewhere in here and how do we make it? Okay, that is a good question. Okay, that I have to find the feature in here somewhere. The journal. Okay, the button. There is spacing. Convert this. No. Typography. Item picker. Do that. Text transformation, forward, video style, vertical space, horizontal space, border, box shadow. You put it. You put it in here. Ah, sorry. For that thing to happen, what we will do is we will create the different section. We can make this sticky. Now, what will happen if we make a section sticky? Okay, let's not make this sticky. Rather, let's create.
I think it will work when we preview.
Yeah, yeah. I'm creating that.
Okay.
Let's create this, and the only element is gonna be a button. For example, this is the button right in here. Like let's put it on the top of it. And now this green box, this section, we can put it the stick to the top. And then when we save it and take it to preview, if we scroll down, this whole portion will stick to the page. The button is hovering.
Could you show one more time on how we
Yeah,
did
yeah, yeah,
this?
yeah, yeah. So the green section, select
Mm-hmm.
that, and then sticky thing right here.
Okay.
This you
No,
can
not
tell
but
it stick to the bottom or stick to the top according to your preference.
awesome.
Okay. So uh, you can create that, but if you create a sticky button, now here comes very, very important thing. What I recommend is if you're creating a sticky button, the design of your funnel needs to be in such a way that wherever he scrolls, that should not overlap with any information that you want them to read. So, in that particular scenario, I would tell it to be full width, and then I will click on this and I will put it on like maybe left side or right side, the corner. Now, if I take the preview, oh, I didn't save it. The mistake. Sorry about that. Save and come on and preview. Now, because this button is on the side, oh, I turned off the stickiness. Oh, come on, stick to the top. Here we go.
No, I think it works on the preview and not in the editor.
No, no, it doesn't work on the editor. It only works on the preview. Now
Uh,
the button is not overlapping any text because all my text is in the center. All my features, pictures, everything is in the center. So create the placement of the sticky button at a place where it doesn't overlap with any of your details. That is one of very good thing that you just showed. This is another very good point. Let's say this is our call to action button and customer is scrolling down. He can look at the button every time he read it. He would click it anywhere. That's a very good option.
awesome.
Thank you for asking this question. It actually helped my topic.
Mm.
Hi, but I have one question.
Yes, please go ahead, ma'am.
Uh, can we have buttons for uh, individual sections? Like instead of scrolling, I can directly click the button and I can go to the section where I need.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We can like this is one of the examples. Let's put a navigation menu, for example. This is. And let's say this is one section. This is my home section, for example. And this is my second section, something. Now we have two different sections. We don't need any other section, so I'm gonna delete those. And we have now two sections. If they click home, they should come to this area of the site. And if they click the about button, they should come up in here. That's the strategy that we are trying to do. So to make that, I need this. Clicked on this section, go to advanced, copy this CSS selector value. Now go back to the navigation menu, click on the about navigation menu, edit it, put it in here like this, submit it, and let's do the home one too. And let's do it. Home, where is the home? There we are. Click. Home is this one. And submit. Save it. And then we review it in here. Now if we click about, oh. That is one thing I forgot to change in here, that the about should not open a new page. It should only scroll, and home should not open a new page. Save it one more time. Oh, you have seen that we have added this autosave feature, John. This is a new thing. It was giving a lot of trouble to a lot of people, so we have added this auto save feature in the funnel. So now you don't have to like clicking save again and again. So okay, so let's see the preview in here. And if we click on about, it scrolls down to that particular element. And if we click on the home button, it brings them back to that particular section. So you can make this navigation menu sticky, and the navigation menu would hover around. And now they can click on the navigation menu anywhere and they can go to that particular section. So yeah, you can do that. You can redirect them to particular pages. Also, you can redirect them or scroll down or scroll up to anywhere in the site. But now here is the interesting part. The scrolling function is dependent on this section. So green box, that's what you need to map it. Select the green box, then advance CSS selector, copy its value and tell it where it is scrolling down to. So it will scroll down to the exact area this section is starting. Even if, let's assume that this is a very lengthy section, it will scroll down to this area and then they can scroll within the section down. Okay, so that's what happens. I hope I answered your question, Matt.
Yeah.
Okay, any other questions about this or anything else? Hey, John, you were trying about that trigger link. Did you make it work?
No, I did not try that. I'll try it again and come next week maybe.
Okay, okay. No worries there.
That one was about adding a trigger link to an automation, right?
Yeah,
that's
yeah. So Zoom link is the trigger link, and then whenever a trigger link is clicked, then it will start the automation. That's what the whole thing is. What else we add? Have you seen the domain area? We have changed the domain area as well in the settings. We have changed the domain area. Now you have like whole information. This is the domain that is connected in here, and it is connected to which areas. So is it connected to funnel, store, website? You can, when you click on it, it will show you the domain is connected to funnel. It is connected to like store and website. If it is connected on the email services or branded domain. So you have a comprehensive detail in here that you can use to manage your domains. That gives you, and if you see the caution mark in here, even though your domain is connected to the system, but there is no default page on this domain. So if I try to open this domain, it should give me a 404 error. There you go. Because there is no default page that is put up in here. So if I want to put up a default page, I will go to, oh, we have added a lot of domains. So we will go to that domain and we will just connect the default page, and that's about it. That's what it is talking about. Lots of people ask us this question, that if my customer opens the like democount.com/home, it does open my site, but it doesn't open my site when they open the democount.com. So what are they doing the mistake in the domains? They haven't set up the default page. That is, to cater that problem, we have given you all this detail in here, and we can do that. Okay, what else we have changed? And oh yeah, John, remember
Yes.
I was talking about the automation trigger is missing for the questionnaire. That trigger is now added in the system. Now we have another new trigger that is for the questions. So quiz submitted. The quiz submitted. Right beside the form submitted and service submitted, the quiz button was not available. We studied the quiz functionality, but there was no way to trigger any automation on the basis of quiz submission. Now you have this new trigger, quiz submission. You just need to tell it which quiz is. This is the one that we created. And if you have any, what is the overall score or what was the terms and condition, and you can like create the automation for the any quizzes that your particular customer submits. That is another way to grab a few leads, like give them a qualification quiz, and they can qualify according to the source. They get to that page which is appropriate for them. So remember, we were talking about, like, let's say a beginner course and medium level course and an expert level course, and we can create a questionnaire for the customers in here in the quizzes. They fill out this quiz, and what will happen, according to the score, it will redirect them to that particular product which you assign to the quiz. If they got the basic score, they will get to the basic product. Medium score, medium product. Higher score, higher product. Three different redirects in here on the basis of the score that they got. Like score tier, you tell them this is the score tier, and then you can tell them, okay, on medium, what should happen. Like you can tell them, okay, where should they be redirected to, and it will show them that result at the end. And because they have filled out this quiz, now you have the option to start an automation. It wasn't there. We made that trigger this week. There we go. We have a question.
That's nice. I saw one site that was doing check your influence quotient and some 10 questions. And then when we get low score on it, you get it like for all the three, you get three different categories, low, medium, and high. And then
Exactly.
you get a report
Yeah.
to your email.
And to send that report, what she can do is, after creating those quiz questions in here, you have the trigger to start the automation using the quiz submitted trigger. And on the basis of that, you can like tell it, okay, if the score is this much, take it to this workflow. If the score is this much, take it to the other workflow. And that's where you can talk about that particular product which is appropriate for your customer. So essentially, with the help of CDA, you got him to fill a quiz, for example, and according to the score of the quiz, you can offer whichever product is appropriate for your customer. That way, those serious customers, that they are like mediocres or they are experts, they are not the beginners. When you offer them beginner product, they sometimes went away, they goes away because they think, oh, this guy is not too mature, or this is not mature content for me. They want the more mature content. And because they have done it, the scoring and the automation that you have created in here, it would offer them an expert level course, and you would think, oh, I never knew this can be done through it. And now he would try to learn, and he will obviously purchase your product. So that one particularly for you, because I know you do those teaching part, which
Yeah.
I'm seriously getting jealous of you. I'm thinking I should become your competitor, John. One day I'm gonna become your competitor. Okay? Do give me some of your, you know, hidden secrets. What are you doing to make more sales? Come on, man.
Struggling entrepreneur here.
Exactly like that. Yeah. But essentially, what I'm trying to say, this new trigger is it was missing when we were learning about the automation, and now that it is available, so the
Hmm.
quiz
Yeah.
functionalities is much more usable now. Before that, it wasn't. It was only redirecting them to the appropriate page. It wasn't doing any campaign automatically.
Hmm.
So the campaign is there. They, they filled out the quiz. They went to your page, and they didn't purchase the product. Now, because they have submitted the quiz, your first action would be wait for like 30 minutes. Give him time to purchase the product. If he purchases the product, your purchase product workflow will say remove him from this workflow. If he didn't, 30 minutes pass. Now he didn't purchase. Your workflow will start to nurture him. Purchase my product. You filled out my quiz. Purchase the product. Purchase the product or die. That's the simple idea. Either purchase my product or you die. Nothing else. You don't have any other option. So there you go. That one now can be done through the quizzes as well. Okay. Any other question?
Uh,
Uh,
yeah, I have one question. Can I share my screen?
oh, okay. Give me 1 second. And uh, okay. Now you would be able to share the screen. What am I sharing? Oh,
Ye-
you're sharing.
Yeah. So here I've used contact replay,
Hmm.
but when the contact is replaying, still this flow is not getting executed. It by default it is executing this flow only.
Okay. Click on the wait action. Okay, reply to these two. Now you're telling it if he replies to these both, then the contact reply will work.
Oh, it is like an uncondition that they should reply to both of these.
Both of those. Yeah. This is the and condition,
Uh,
not the or condition.
how can we make it either replying to that or WhatsApp? It should go
Make
to the.
two different wait actions.
Okay. And one more thing, uh, this action after a contact replace, the action is going to be the same, whether whatever stage they are replaying. So I don't want to copy this action for everything. Like I what
Just use
the
the go
action
to
here
function.
is the same.
Yeah,
Go to
just
function.
yeah, go to function. Put them to okay. If they reply, just then take them to this message, which is like a replied email every time. If they didn't reply, then take them to go using the go to function. Take them reply to my message. What are you doing? Something like that.
Uh, can you explain me how to do that?
Yeah. So let's say, let me do it this way. Let's say, uh, if they reply, this is the email that they are getting, correct?
Yeah, yeah,
And it is scroll down, please. And if they reply, they should be getting this email in here as well, right?
yeah.
So what you would do is scroll down, click on this plus icon, type go to, Select. Yep. And save in the bottom. Right here. Go to action. Cannot add go to in between actions. Oh, okay. Okay. Click cancel now. It is the same tag and same email that is shown in here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now add the go to function and save. And now scroll up. No. Don't click anywhere. Just scroll up and add this in here, like this one. There you go. Now what will happen when they reply? The contact will automatically move in here. It will add the tag. It will send them the same email. Okay?
Yeah.
So in your particular case, because you're doing it again and again, so the go-to function will come a lot in handy. And when you go to the enrollment history, click there. And let's say we are following one customer's journey. In here, in the action, you have an option to follow his journey. When you click that button, what will happen? It will bring you back to the builder, and it will highlight the steps and paths that the customer took in the workflow. That will show you what is happening. Like, let's say I opted in. If I replied, where I went. If I didn't reply, where I went. It will highlight all those actions within your workflow for any particular contact.
Okay.
That way you can like troubleshoot and tweak your workflow according to your specification. That was an interesting question. I like that. So for you, what I'm suggesting is copy this and put it above this. And you have to delete the unnecessary like actions and then use the go-to function to make it tidy up. Okay?
Yeah. Instead of that, can we create another workflow for this, for those who replied, and can we add that workflow? Will that
Yeah,
be more simple?
yeah, we can do that. What we can do, like after every condition where they're replying, the action would be add to other workflow, and that workflow will have this add tag and email. There you go. You can do that too. So the action would be add to workflow. Click on this plus icon and type workflow.
Yeah.
And in here, you need to tell him another work.
Okay.
The name of the other work, something like that. Okay.
Okay.
That will be, that's where like your add tag and your email address is. And in that, if you are putting different tags, then you can put up a condition there. If tag is this, then give him this email. If the tag is this, then give him the other email. Yada yada, according to whatever reply you are getting to whichever action you are doing. That will tidy up. That will split your automation into two different workflows. One is particularly for your content writer to type in the copies for the replies. Like maybe they replied to the WhatsApp action. That reply is different than if they replied to the email action or the SMS action or Facebook post action. Now you have like 4 or 5 different replies that you want according to whichever channel they have replied to. So that would be very easier in 2 different workflows to manage.
Okay.
Sorry if I made thing a bit complicated in the last, but I was a bit more excited and I was like yapping a lot. So. John, do you have any last question for me?
No, David. This looks good now. I'll come back.
Good. So here we go. The homework is create a CTA on one of your funnels. Copy whatever you have written on your funnel. Change that a little bit. The placement of the button or the design, anything like that. Change any of those things. and drop its screenshot in the new CTA. Uh, Drop the screenshot of your new CTA in the group in hashtag sale process win in the Facebook group. Okay, so that is the homework for today. And the next week, we would be talking about very, very interesting and very important topic, how we can get more calls booked without back and forth. That means when you create a very precise calendar and the automation, the scheduling, the availability and automation in client reminder, the nurturing to to join the call, what happens after the call, that thing will be discussed in the next week. We would be setting up a calendar. We would be creating different types of automation for it, reminders, and even follow up email after the meeting so that we would get the review from the customer. We would request them to give us the review about our meeting strategies. You know, it is the best strategy to get the comments from your customer. Because even if we think about all the possible scenarios, the customer obviously going to come up with a unique scenario that you never have thought about. So get the comments, get the review from the customer. That will improve your quality of your pages, your action, your products, everything. Ultimately, those comments actually help in grow the company to the better stages. Okay, so next topic for next week is book more calls without back and forth. That means we will be creating calendar, scheduler, availability, and some automation reminders for the customer and for yourself as well, because you are going to take the meeting. So how much nurture you want yourself, we would be talking about that. Okay. So I'll see you guys next week. Take care. Have a great day, great week,
Thank you.
and best of luck to your businesses. Put some strategies there. Show me those results and share some hidden secrets of your business with me, especially you, John. I'm going after you, okay?
Thank you. Thanks, dude.
Thank
Have
you.
it.
Thank you. See you
Bye.
guys next week. Take care. Bye bye.